Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to DMZ Quick Mission Guides. Today we are looking at the Golden Rule, a mission that might sound ominous to start with, extracting GPUs, gold bars and gold skulls, some of the rarest of the rare items. Luckily, with a Sheikah Island, it's not that difficult to do, but you're going to need a lot of keys to get it done. Now, the aforementioned items are available on Al Mazrah, of course, but just with spawn points so spread out and spawning so far from where you sometimes might have a key for an area, it's more likely that you could die, or that something could happen along the way that you don't actually get there. Another reason for Sheikah Island is that the keys are a lot more easily to obtain. You can get them through high value targets, you can get them out of other locked rooms, you can get them out of strongholds, get them off AI drops, or get them off regular looting. And again, because you can find them, you can go to them in the same game, whereas in Al Mazrah, it takes a lot more time to travel, so it's a little bit irritating. So the keys you can keep your eye out for: the Research Center room and the Science Labs, Lost Room 403, both keys to need missions. Lost Manager's Office, located down in the port, and the Lost Manager's Office will always give you a main harbour key, and the main harbour key is another one you'll need not only for gold bars, but also for skulls. The Bathhouse Attendant's Key, another one that's commonly dropped by high value targets, and then Stronghold keys are also excellent ones for gold bars as well. Now, certain keys always lead to other keys. For example, the Lost Manager's Office always gives you a main harbour key, and the main harbour always gives you a water supply key, and sometimes the water supply key will give you a research center key. So it's a bit like a relay race of just chasing the keys around the map. You can see in the clip coming up here that we're in the City Hall, another locked building, and once again I think we got 2 or 3 gold bars out of this one. So the gold bar element of this does not take long at all. Gold bars and skulls are also available from the Helo Commander, they're also available from the planes that you shoot down, and they're also available from the supply drops that come in during the game. So there's plenty of opportunities to get them. You'll see here we're down by the apartments and we jump into the swimming pool and we open the Drifting Supply Bag key, and that's another one that gives a gold bar. So they're not typically come across at all. Now, for the crux, and I'm sure the bane of most people's existence, gold skulls and also GPUs. Now, GPUs seem to be available from one specific location almost all the time. It just depends on how many uses on your key that you have, because it's a little bit RNG whether you get them or not. Now, that location is in Tsuki Castle with the bomb maker, and is going to be the weapon cache keys on the ground floor. Now, you'll get the key for this area from loot boxes, you'll get it from the AI drops, and you get it from the high value targets. You just got to keep your eye out, and eventually you will find one. That I can guarantee you, because we found a lot of them. I think I got like 5 in my inventory, so it made this mission an absolute breeze. But yes, you will get GPUs from these lockers very consistently. A lot of the time, the key will only have 2 uses on it, unfortunately. So you will have to try and guess which locker to open. Usually 2 of them have a GPU, so you're nearly guaranteed 1 at the very least. When you're opening these lockers, if you want to open specific ones, stand right in front of it, or we'll just randomly unlock them in a row. It is a bit buggy. We have 2 more clips here of us going in with 2 uses and with 3 uses, and finding the GPUs in there as well. Also helpful if you have a throw slot in your backpack that you're able to take a gun with you. Yep, there we go. We opened all 3 in this instance, and there was only 2. I think there's been 1 instance where we got 3 in one go, ironically when we didn't need them. But anyway, that's the location of the GPUs in the castle with the weapons cache key. Now, the main harbour, we've already talked about it for the gold bars and the water pump supply, but this place is also a treasure trove for gold skulls. They're not as common a spawn as the gold bars, but they do spawn in here, maybe 1 in every 3 or 1 in every 4 attempts. You can also get super lucky, and there'll be a blowtorch in there, but it's actually not needed on a Sheikah, I don't think. Oh, it is actually, yes, it's Al Mazrah, it's not needed. Now, finally, for the gold skulls, we've got the HMS weapons cache key, again, unfortunately, available from AI drops and available from high value targets, and you can also find it in other locked rooms sometimes, and this spot will always have a gold skull. I think I've opened it 10 to 12 times at this point when we've needed to regain and sell stuff, and every time I've opened it there's been a gold skull in there. No, my luck, there's been 1 occasion where it isn't when someone goes to do it, but almost every other time gold skull is in there, and that's on the ship with the contraband from a previous mission that is underwater. It's on the far left side. So anyway, yeah, that's a quick guide for the Golden Rule. Hopefully it saves you guys a bit of time. Best of luck on your key search. I think you'll all need it. Yeah, and I'm out. I'll catch you in the next one.
Just say the different supply box. If you already have a Yokima Bob, self-revive, I need one.